That probably explains why all the servers are shit. I think Internet Worldwide's playing it at the moment. Because all the servers on all the GT7 servers are playing up, so it mustn't be GT7 servers playing up. I think Internet Worldwide is playing up. So yeah. I understand that, Andy. Appreciate you coming in to say hi. Appreciate it, bro. All the best with your internet. I think it's best to stay alone anyway, but still a bit cheesed off with the way streams are going at the moment. Gotta put a limit of maximum 2 hours. I can set a timer now, and when it hits 2 hours, I'm gonna end the stream. Because after 2 hours it just goes to shit. So might only do an hour stream tomorrow, checking out what's new after the update, and then that's it. I'm not going to stream any GT7 on Friday or Saturday. Maybe no, I might have a whole weekend off actually. Hello Phil, how are you, bro? I'm giving up on the bloody streaming for the moment. Well, not giving up. I'm going to limit it now to a maximum of 2 hours. And I'm going to change things around a bit. I'll probably only stream every 2 days. Limit of 2 hours. It just, yeah, again, dies. I was doing a fundraise where you guys got to choose the cars. Only you and Lebelic got to choose the car. I asked Dan. Danny said he's back. And I was saying, okay, we'll choose the car. And there was nothing. No feedback, no choosing what car. It's just pissing me off the way things are going at the moment. So that's the way I want it wants to go. I'm going to put less effort into my streams. There's just no point. I saw he said he was going, then he said he's back. So you know, when you're back, you chat, you say something. There was nothing. I was talking to him, directly to him, saying, mate, choose what car you want, you're back. Nothing. So I'm just not going to expect anything from anyone anymore. Phil, you, Andy and Lebelic, you guys are okay. I understand you guys. But the rest, it's just not worth it. I thought I'd do a stream like normal tonight to see if it gets any better. It's just worse. It's just not worth it. It's just not worth the effort. It stresses me out, man. Because of my anxiety and depression. When it just goes quiet there, I just can't be fucked anymore. I love streaming, but I think I'm enjoying the races more when I'm just doing the races now. In your mind, you're kind of thinking about the people watching, you're talking and stuff like that, and it's just not the same anymore. It just. Others are getting more talking in their streams than me, so it just says I'm no good. Here we got Gamer Dad. I went to his and he's getting more people chatting in his stream and he's got only 103 subs. No one's chatting in mine anymore. No one's. It feels like it's not worth it. It's not worth the effort. I want to enjoy it, and I enjoy the racing. just not enjoying how everyone just is there and then just disappears. It's okay, Phil. I know that I'm not. Again, you, Andy, and Red Relic I understand. It's just the others I don't. And that was a doozy joke you said today, man. I loved it. There's only one thing left to do. You know which one I'm talking about. You know what joke I'm talking about. That's the joke of the week so far, that one. I love it. I just think I need to. I might stop for a while streaming and just try and review what can I do to make it more interesting to watch. This says more about me. If anyone doesn't want to talk, then that can't be interesting. That's kind of how the mind thinks. No one's there. Oh well, you must be bored. I might stream and I might do after this. I might do a VR stream, but I'm not going to talk. And tomorrow I will do a stream after the update. It might, but it shouldn't have to be something like that before them. But I'll stream from about 6, probably maybe around 6 when the server goes back up. So usually around 6 o'clock my time. This might be a bit of fun with the overhang. And we get through here. We'll just bulldoze it. It'll be interesting to see what the physics is like. But it can't be a long one anyway, because I have to be at the bloody airport for an international flight at 11:30. God, I hope that flight's not late. Nothing's worse. I hate going to the international. You stand there for hours sometimes. Australian customs isn't the best, believe me. Brisbane's customs has not got a very good reputation of late. But I'm sure you understand my frustration, Phil, so I appreciate that, mate. So we need metal beams. Metal rolls. Where do we go again? We have to go down this way along here. Okay. That's not too hard. It's like, the reason why I stream is I'm home, I'm lonely. I'm home and I come home to an empty house all the time, but no one. So I stream to chat to people, to have fun. Just to chat, and when what's happening lately, it's depressing me more. It just makes me not. I want to do it because I still enjoy doing my streaming. But the other side of me does want to do it because it's making me feel even more lonely at the moment, the way people are acting. No, honestly, I don't like being alone. I'm used to being married, having people around, having my kid around, and when he is around, all he does is play the Xbox, which I have no problems. I'm a gamer myself, so I'm not going to take him away from what he likes. I support him, but I just... What that bitch Tracy did to me, my ex, the more I think about it, the more it really fucked me up. When you're falling for someone and they do what she did, in my 2 marriages, I was prepared that we knew that was over. So you're kind of prepared for that loss. It's like if you know someone, if you know someone's dying, you can prepare for that. But when you get a knock on the door saying, and the police saying, so the shock of that person's died, and yeah, I'm comparing that to end of a friend relationship, because that's what it's like. It's your relationship has died. But when you, so I'm gonna. So when you're married to someone like, it dies over time, you can't prepare for it. You can't be prepared. It's like you're prepared for the death. But when a relationship ends, when you think it's actually going really well, it's like that policeman knocking on your door, telling you that whoever it is has died. And that shock, that no preparing yourself for the situation. And that's what it felt like, you know. I was falling in love with that woman, you know. She was my everything. And then there was that mate of mine that was doing all that shit, and promising her stuff, and I've just got this bad feeling that he's still talking to her. That's what kind of I stopped talking to him, because it turned out that he was still talking to my ex. Your mates do not talk to your exes, you know. That's one thing you don't do. You don't try and get with that ex. My 2 marriages, they honestly haven't broken me. They leave you broken, yes, that's for sure, Andy. What that Tracy woman, I mean, I invested a lot into that, and I thought I was fine. I thought she was the one. I thought she finally met the person who could accept me for who I am. Turned out she didn't accept me for who I am. It's definitely against the broker. And mind you, the reason why I had my concerns with him were is because when I started driving this guy, I also drove a friend of his and his wife, and his friend and his wife marriage broke up. And not long after the marriage broke up, he was going out with his so-called best mate's ex-wife. Like 6 months later, if that. 6 months later, he was going out with his so-called best mates. And I was good friends with him, and then suddenly things are going shit with my... I really start thinking if he orchestrated all that. And he was the biggest con artist I know. You reckon he was a millionaire, blah blah blah. And yeah, I'm really starting to think it's like a bloody TV. You could write a TV show about what this guy did. He was in a wheelchair, for fuck's sake. But he was claiming he had all these millions of dollars, and he was prepared to. This is when I was together with my ex, and he was saying that he was going to spend all this money to help her get. She was into horse therapy, and he was saying that he was going to invest up to $50 million. He was saying he was prepared to invest in this property for her and help her set it up. Yeah, I was unemployed at the time. I was unemployed. Did he offer to help me? She had a job. She wasn't too happy with her job. At least she had a fucking job. He knew I didn't have a fucking job. And did he offer to help me? No. No, what if the shoes was on the other foot? I would offer to help him. If I had money, I would help my friends. You don't offer the world to your mate's girlfriend when your mate is struggling. And if he supposedly had us, I turned out that from what I hear, he doesn't have any so-called money that he claimed to have. I wouldn't do that shit. I'm too honourable. I'm too nice. Maybe I'm just nice guys finish last in this world. And honestly, people you think, oh, no, that's bullshit. Nice guys finish last. No, but I'm Mr. Nice Guy, and I've always finished last. Yeah, he was trying to sleep with her. Mind you, the sex was okay with her, but the problem with her was that she had bad hips, so there was only one position that you could really do. And she taught me a lot, though. She taught me a lot. So look, there's some good with that, and I'm going to concentrate on that good. But yeah, she broke me, that woman. She broke me. And just trying to meet someone. Look, I don't want to be alone, so I'm just not giving up trying to meet people. But some of the things these people say or do just fucks with my head. And I'm glad I dodged the bullet with that woman that I told you guys about, the Filipino lady, the one out in the island. I definitely dodged the bullet. I did the right thing ending that, honestly. Yeah, I don't think he was a real friend anyway. He had alternative motives, and I had my concerns about him. Come on. Why won't you go up? Come on, it's easy. I definitely wouldn't sleep. Sorry, my body is output only. Output only, thank you. No inputs. Nothing goes into my body apart from food and drink. I only do output. Don't have a problem with gay people as long as they get the fuck away from me. So that's why driving those people on Saturday night, that all four gay guys, all cuddly and nice and in the back of the car, it made me feel really uncomfortable. They actually asked if I could drive from the next night, and I told work, so I'm not available. For that reason, I did not want to drive them again. So I have no problems if people want to be gay, whatever they want to do. I'm not going to stop that, but just keep away from me. And I don't like seeing it in public anyway. Seeing guys kissing in public, it's too much. Some stuff just needs to be behind fucking doors. I can't cope with it. As you guys know, I've told you, when I was 14 I was molested by a guy. I was young, I was only 14. That messed me up for life, that. I didn't even tell anyone what happened until I was in my mid-20s. And we tried to have the guy charged, but he got away with it because he claimed that he thought I was of consenting age. So he got away with it. I hope the fucking guy's dead. If I heard he was dead, I'll be fucking jumping through fucking hoops of joy. I don't wish death on anyone, but I wish death on that cunt. There's only one place he deserves to be, what he did to me. Still makes me angry to this day. It's also made me, I look into it and I go, no, it's also shaped me out to be a good guy, you know. It turns around and we get what we need for the cab, which is wooden logs and steel built. There it is. See, this is why this truck's so good. Watch it there, look at you, think you're not going to turn around in there. Yeah, I am. That's why this truck is awesome, for that reason alone. With that very move. Wooden planks and what else do you need? What do you need for the cabin? I'm trying to remember. Can it tell me where is it? We need to make a cabin here. The plant. Does the plant say it? If you go over here. What do you need? It's wooden planks and is it metal rolls or is it metal poles? Deep dive chat with Ozzy, yeah. That's what these are about. Oh, can someone look that up, please? What do I need to make a cabin? It's Snowrunner. I'll try and look it up. If one of you guys can let me know, because I need to grab them. And it doesn't tell you. I'm trying to look it up. I don't want to look up a fucking video, I just want the text. What products do you need? Fucking, I don't want to watch a fucking video on YouTube. Just give me the text of what you need. Fuck, it's not that hard. Fuck, I can't find it. It's metal planks. I think I'm gonna have to just guess metal planks, wooden planks. Oh, we don't have wooden planks here, do we? You know what? I'm just going to put 2 metal rolls, metal planks, and I'm just going to go there and find out. It's wooden planks just up the road. No idea wooden planks, but I just don't know if it's metal rolls or metal. No, it's wooden planks, I know that. I just couldn't remember if it's metal poles or... So we've got both on here anyway, because there's no limit at the station there, so... We're going to find out anyway. I'll probably do a VR stream of it after, but probably won't chat. Still got some racing, I'm going to do some racing in my mind. No, it's wooden planks on the metal beams. Or metal rolls, I remember that much. We'll find out. Sure, that could be wrong. It could have been. Could be a container if it is a fuck. I can go to the next map and grab a container anyway. Cabin. There's another cabin with other ones. We'll find out. Is there any one way to find out? I should know a quicker way. Just drive doing this, I didn't realise this is up nearby. It's seen better days, hasn't it? It's a bloody hunter, who gives a shit? This will get us there. Save me having to drive all the way in that truck to find out that we don't need that. I'm a sucks in this game. We're gonna struggle just a little for this bit. Oh, maybe not. Okay, go for that, okay. I bet you're right, Andy, and I'll be wrong. You fuel an enemy container and bloody wooden planks. Try the BRZ, it actually feels really nice at drag and stuff. If you're struggling, drive the BRZ. What do you need? Medium planks, metal beams. See? Metal beams and medium planks. That's metal beams. So I've got the metal beams. Beautiful. There we go. So we're bringing the right vehicle there. Oh, not that truck. Sorry. Sorry, truck. I didn't want you. The Longhorn. The Dairy Longhorn, not the Dairy Special. There you go, metal beams. I knew it was one of these two. Doesn't care about the rollers. Yeah, that's there to weight it, to help the weight distribution. The Hummer, oh, poor bugger, piece of shit. You know, a friend of mine bought a brand new Hummer H2, it's H3 I think it was actually, here in Australia. He bought it on special because they were going out of production in Australia and they were actually going around actually out of production of the same vehicle worldwide. Now get this. The seat belt on the passenger side of the vehicle failed. Okay? Oh, the BRZ, that's I thought you were talking about this. The seat belt on the passenger side of his Hummer failed. It was, even though it was still under warranty, Hummer could not get a replacement seat belt for that vehicle. The vehicle, because of the seat belt, got classed as unroadworthy. could not be registered anymore in Australia. Hummer couldn't provide a replacement vehicle because they were sold out, no longer available in Australia. The first time, for a very long time, Hummer had to give the money back to the customer. Pay them back full cost of the Hummer. What they paid for it, they got their money back. Because of the seat belt. That's number one reason why you'd never get me in a fucking Hummer. In the limousine industry, there's a heap of guys that have a hard on for using stretch Hummer H2 limousines. The amount of times I see the bloody things broken down on the side of the road, it's not funny. Yep, typical American shit. No, they do make some good cars. Look, the new Mustang's pretty good. Mustangs, and I have to say the new Corvette is awesome. I saw it on the road the other day. Man, they do look good. But a lot of American cars, especially the all-wheel drive, those Jeeps and stuff, yeah, don't. Just don't. Mind you, I'd buy a Hummer or a Jeep over a friggin' Chinese-made SUV any day. Remember my friend, he bought, I told him not to, and he bought a Great Wall bloody ute. Like a Hilux, Toyota Hilux we call them, one of those utes too. And he bought a bloody Great Wall. In the first 6 months of ownership, it spent most of its time at Great Wall getting fixed all the time. He sold it for like a quarter of what he paid for it, and bought himself a second-hand Hilux, and he never had any problems. A 10-year-old Hilux is better than a brand new bloody Chinese knockoff crap. There. You'll never get me buying Chinese cars. But let's not go over there, huh? Let's not. But I must say, I'm feeling down tonight. The lack of work has got me worried about money. The streaming, I thought, you know, maybe I might get interest in the stream. It's doing the same thing, going. We'll see what interest is like when the new update comes out tomorrow. Because I'll stream from 6 PM as it goes live. I probably only plan to do that for an hour, just to check out whatever the new update is, unless I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the VR, so I'm going to do a VR stream after this. Come on. This engine in this truck, I don't know what it is. Like it just does it, we have to change a different gear to get it going again. Come on. I've got fuel. Turn off that's unusual, turning off the lift lock up. Weird. Yeah, I think so that's what time. Roy, when I used to watch Roy this time last year when I started watching him, he started off about there 9 a.m. UK time, which was 6 p.m. my time. So about 9 a.m. your time, I'll start streaming tomorrow. But I started about 6:15 today, which was about 9:15 your time. Who the fuck parked that there? Asshole! Get that piece of shit out of my way. Not that we need a better wells, but I can store them there anyway. Go and get that wood. Make us happen. Then we'll go back the other way. You head to where we need to take it. We'll need to go and get some fuel too. Yeah, I noticed that, Andy. I'm gonna update the car and do my stream with that. I appreciate that. I already grabbed it, and the others, Andy. I do appreciate everything you said. I really do love what you've done to help with the logos, the channel, Evolution Racing. I still need to try and work on how I'm going to work that out. But yeah, I grabbed it. Plus that thing full of bit. Lebelic really liked it when I with using the what's that saying again? What's the condition he has again, Si? I really have bad memory. Lebelic liked it that I put that in there. Cerebral palsy, was it cerebral palsy or something like that? Now, have we got wood here? I'm hoping we do. Oh fuck, we don't have wooden planks here. Right. That fucking sucks. Where the hell do we have wooden planks then? That one has wooden planks. Sweet. One I should check, shouldn't I? Love the turning circle though, look at that. Just, who cares? That turning circle. Cerebral palsy, yeah. Well, that's why I want to put it on the card to support Labellic, and it's UK, he's in the UK, so if I was a bigger YouTuber, I would love, I mentioned it in the stream, I would love to do a stream for donations to help out that charity. I'm not big enough and I'm not going to get enough. Unlike the first time we did it, that last time I tried to do a stream to help out Heath, we had one donation of $3. So I'm not big enough to do a charity worthy of that, but if I was bigger I would. One idea I want to try and float by some of these smaller streamers, and this is where you guys can probably help. I want you guys to mention this as an idea. Get people like Desi Stig, Scotty, was it Gamer Dad? I want to organise. Oh, what the fuck? Are we stuck in that bit of wood again? Fuck, I hate it. Seriously? You gonna still get stuck? I want to organise a race, an online lobby race between all of us streamers. The small ones, not people like Rory, but Rory can go and get fucked up from what I saw last night. Don't get me started again on Rory, but yeah. The smaller streamers, you know. What's it, Desi Stig, Gamer Dad, Scotty. If we can think of some others, we try and add them to a list and organise a race between us all, and we all stream it at the same time and help promote each other and help each other grow as a group. It's like a streaming promotion race where we all stream it. I thought I would go and check out Rory's channel. And what I saw, and it just disgusted me. Sorry Phil, we're back on bloody Rory again, but what I saw was all these people gifting him memberships, and some guy gifted 50 memberships. And then Rory's go, oh, don't do this, I'm not worthy of it, blah blah blah, don't do that, oh, why are you doing that? It is just one big, you know what? Everyone had a go at Paul Brooksby, calling him an e-beggar. Nah, the e-beggar is friggin' Rory. As Phil he gets like $30,000 a month just from memberships. That's not on everything else that he's getting in donations and everything else. He's on £30,000 per month. And someone donate, and just the way he acted, it's just, oh. And you can't chat in there anymore. You say something, your chat's already gone because it's just flooded with so many people talking in there. The only way people can get noticed by Rory is to put them, and that's what they're doing. To be noticed by Rory, they're paying donations. They're doing a dono so they can get their comment read by Rory. Stardust Unicorn's basically the head bloody modern there. She's having a go at people for using friggin' emojis. Stop using emojis. Too much emojis. Stop this. It's friggin'... It is not the Rory I followed. I would, 6 o'clock every night, I would sit down, have my dinner, be there at the start of Rory's stream, being there. What I saw last night was fucking just yeah. He's no Super GT. He's no fucking Jimmy Broadbent. He's okay. He's a pretty good racer, but there's something about the attitude. He's a business, and that's what put me off him originally. Is he's not doing what he does because he loves racing. Actually, I'm going to take 2 of those so we can make 2 cabins. Mark can take them all. But it's just, and you had to be there to really understand. But man, I was just the way you can see he's acting. Mate, oh, stop doing that. Stop donating money. Stop all those memberships. That's enough memberships. You need to stop. Yeah, it was just. Oh, by the way, I said hi, and I reckon he saw my hi because his face went angry. He got that angry look on his face for a short second. So he's definitely still got a problem with me as well. But yeah, just the policing in there now. Of course, you kind of need it because of so much people chatting, but it's none of this chatting. I have the complete opposite problem on my channel at the moment. No one's chatting. For him, oh man, I couldn't get out of it. I actually thumbed down the stream, unsubbed again, because you know I tried to chat to a couple of people I knew in there. You couldn't, because as soon as you say something, you're gone. And the way that he's acting, it's just you know what, I'm going to call him an e-beggar, because that's how he's making his living. He's living off other people's money, off their charity. You know, if people stopped cancelling their memberships and people stopped donating money towards it, he'd have nothing. He'd have nothing. And I lost my credibility with him when he started having a go at Gran Turismo 7 because it was affecting his channel. He was doing this as a business, and that really pissed me fucking off. Well, I've been a shitty boot tonight, aren't I? Yeah, we're going to go and deliver these, freight the cabin, and then that will be the end of this stream, and we'll get into delivery of the cabin for the next one. So I'm going to go and have a little break, and then I'm going to do a bit of VR. I hate having to do this, but it's what you have to do to fill up. It's not a splash and dash, it's a splash, hold, wait, and then dash. Sometimes you do that right, you can still roll as you fill up and you can keep rolling. Saves fuel. But I think I'm going through a phase in my life where I'm starting to not give a shit. That's why I'm just bagging out Roy directly now, and you know what, if someone asks me what I think I'm just going to be honest what I think, even in my streams. And if he finds out, I don't give a shit. What have I got to lose? Nothing. I frankly don't care. That guy got me, caused me a lot of grief with what he did. I got broken promises. I got fucking stalked. I had a death threat because of him. Not directly because of him, but because of him still. You know what, that guy's just, no, he's nothing. Just nothing, you know. He's a waste of my time. And honestly, he's a waste of your time too. Don't bother with him anymore. I want to help us small. I want to find out some way that us smaller streamers can help each other grow. UK streamers, American streamers. You know, I want us all to help kind of grow together. None of us are perfect, but we can still help each other. But again, I want to get to 1,000 subs, yes. But I don't want to get thousands of subs like him. I do not want to become what he is. I won't. I know I won't. I'm not that good. I'm not that fast to drive. I don't think that's why people are not really coming to my streams. I'm not that good a driver. I've got a bit of an anger issue, and I think that's scaring some people off. But I'm going to stop being Mr. Nice Guy, and I'm going to say how things are, how I feel. You know what? That's just it. You might see me being a bit more aggressive for my driving late, especially when fuckheads like that Japanese guy tonight that kept them bloody bumping into me. Oh, medium fucking planks. You fucking idiot, Ian. They're wooden planks, not fucking medium planks. You fucking idiot, Ian. You fucking idiot. Oh, man. Dude, tonight's just not my night. Medium planks, not fucking... I don't think they have medium planks, no. What about that warehouse? No. It's got wooden planks, but I need medium. What about the other... Ah, fuck off. So you got medium planks, one medium plank. It's got one cabin. What about this warehouse? It's got one cabin and medium planks there too. What have we got on the Tatra? CZ, that one. What's the business for him? That's the one I wanted. Oh, good. I can put the cabin. I can put the cabin on this. So let's refill the container. Fill up the warthog. Refresh, beautiful. But that's going to be for another stream. Well, I had that when I was in IT. I was around computers all the time. That I loved computers when I got home, but I was getting bored of computers because I was around it all day. So I don't stream to make money. I stream to enjoy, and I'm lonely at home by myself. But anyway, I'm going to go, guys. I'm going to have a little break. Keep an eye out on my VR account if you can in about half an hour. I might do a little bit of VR racing there. Stay safe. Bye for now, guys. Have a good one.